there's something approach. Listen to me. Give those flowers, Louisa did me. Go. Sweet flower. With flowers die, bridal bed I strew, which with sweet water nightly I will dew, or wanting that with tears distilled by moan. The girl gives warning something doth approach. What cursed foot wanders this way tonight, to cross my obsequies and true love's right? What with a torch, muffle me night, a while.
Early in the morning, see how I live to my bosom. I start. Whatever thou hearest or seest, stand forth and move. And do not interrupt me on this. But if thou dost return to pry in what I shall intend to do, by heaven, I will tell thee joint by joint. Strew this place with thy
I
hands.
will be calm. Let's struggle it.
So, thou shalt show me friendship. Take that risk. Live and be prosperous. Farewell.
Stop thy unhallowed toil, vile Montague! Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I who apprehend thee obey, and go with me, or thou must die.
I must indeed, therefore came I hither. Good and gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence and leave from me, I beseech thee, youth. Oh, put none of sin upon my head, by urging me to fury. Now be gone. Hence, live, and hereafter say that a madman's mercy bade thee run away.
I defy thy conjurations, and apprehend thee for a felony!
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy. Let me bruise his face. Horatio's kinsman, noble Count of Paris. What said my friend? Well, my betossed soul did not attend her as we rode. I think she told me that Paris should have married Juliet. Said she not so? Or did I dream it so? Or am I mad? Hearing her talk of Juliet, think it was so. Oh, give me thy hand. One rinse with me and sour misfortunes broken. Thou art buried in a triumphant grave. The grave, oh no, a lantern, slaughtered you, for him as Juliet. And her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Death, lie thou there. Lie down and eternity. How oft, when men are at the point of death, they be merry. Which their keepers call a lightning before death. Or how may I call this a lightning? My love, my wife. Death, that has sucked the honey of thy breath, and has no power yet upon my beauty. Beauty is in sign that is crimson in thy lips and thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not advanced there. Oh, dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I just believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean, abhorred monster keeps thee here in dark, to be his peril? For fear of that, I will stay with thee, and never from this palace of dim night depart again. Here will I remain, with worms that are thy chambermaids. Here will I set up my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-weary flesh. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace, and lips, O you, the doors of breath, seal with the righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, little conduct. Come on, save your guide. My desperate pilot, now at once, has run on the dazzling rocks of thy seasick weary bark. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary! Thy drugs are quick! Thus, with a kiss, I die! Who's there?
Here's one, friends. I want them to treat them.
This be for you. Tell me good, my friend. What torch you told as I discern, clear the campus monument.
That's how it is. And there's my master, one that you love.
Who is it?
Romeo.
How long have you been there?
Half an hour.
Oh, this is good.
I dare not, sir.
Say, no, no. Fear comes upon me. How much I fear something ill, unlucky thing. Romeo! Romeo! What mean he's masterless and only soul still had his caught by this place of peace? Romeo! Romeo! Oh, pale. Who else? Who else? Paris too. Steeped in blood. Oh, the lady stirs.
Oh, comfortable fire. Where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and here I am. Where's Romeo?
Hear a noise. Lady, come forth from that net of death, contagion and unnatural sleep. A greater power than we can contradict us, folded without intents. Come away. My husband, he lies dead. And Paris too. Come, I will dispose of thee among a sisterhood of holy nuns. Come. Stay not to question. The watch is coming. Come, go, Juliet. I dare no longer stay.
Go. Get me hence, for I will not away. What's this? A cup close to my true love's hand. Poison! I see it in its harmless end. Don't shout. Drunk all and let no friendly drop to help me after. How kiss thy lips, haply some poison yet does hang on them, to make die with a restorative. My lips are warm.
Lead, girl, which way?
Yeah, noise. Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger. This is our shape. Trust. Die. This is the place. There are church.
The ground is bloody. Search about the churchyard, go where you find the text. Tell the prince, run to the Catholics, raise up the Montagues.
Here's Romeo's friend. I found her in the churchyard. And here's the priest who trembles at his enemies.
Hold him in safety till the prince come hither.
What misadventure is so early up that calls our person from morning's rest? What should it be that they so shriek about?
People in the street are Romeo, some Julia the Nuns Paris. All Roman open afterwards to what a monument.
What fear is this which startles in their ears?
Sovereign, here lies Count Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Julia dead before, worm and new killed.
Search, seek, and know how this foul murder comes.
He is a friar, and slaughtered Romeo's friend.
Oh heavens! Oh wife, look how our daughter bleeds!
Oh me, this side of death rings as a bell that wants my old age to a sepulchre.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up, to see thy son and heir more early down. Look, and thou shalt see.
Oh, thou untold! What menace is in this? To press before their father to a grave.
Wait till we can clear these ambiguities. Say at once what thou dost know in this.
breath is not so long as it used to. Romeo, they're dead. I was husband to that Juliet. They're dead. And Romeo's faithful wife. I married him. The stolen marriage day. Instead, I'm finding death. Banished the new bridegroom from the city. And not for Tybalt. You were kind. But you, to remove that siege of grief from her throat, I would have married her by force. And then comes she to me, wild loot, empty. If I so means ridden of this second marriage, when myself there, she killed herself. All alone, and gave I her, tutored by her art, a sleeping crush, and choked to effect as I intended, for brought on her the form of death. Meantime I writ to Romeo, that he should have come as this dire night, to help to take her from her royal grave, even in time the potion's force should cease. She which bore my letter, Catherine, a stable accident, and yesterday night returned my letter back. Then, all alone, at the prefixed hour of awakening, came I to take her from her kindred's fault, meaning to keep her closely at myself. But when I came, some minutes in the time of her awakening, even time lay, though barracks from Romeo. Dead. She wakes, and I entreated her. Come forth and bear this work of heaven with patience. But then it always did scare me from the tomb, and she, too desperate, would not come with me. As it seems, with violence on herself. All this I know, to the marriage her nurse must bride me. And if aught in this miscarried by my fault, that my life is second. Somehow before this time, unto the rigors of severest law.
We still have known thee for a holy man. Where's Romeo's friend? What can she say in this?
Romeo came from Mithra. This same place, this same moment. This letter he early bid me give his father, and threatened me with death going in the vault. I departed not and left him there.
Give me the letter. I will open it. And you, what made your master in this place?
He came with flowers to strew his lady prayer, briefly, that he had to stand aloof and survey death.
This letter doth make good the friar's words. The course of their love, and the tidings of her death. And he who writes he did buy a poison. Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague! See, what a scourge is that upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have lost the praise of kinsmen. Oh, I'll punish him!
Oh, brother Montague, give me thy hand, for this is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I can give thee more, for I raised her statue in pure gold. While Verona by that name is known, there shall no figure at such lady stand, as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo by his ladies lie, poor sacrifices of our enmity.
A gloom and peace this morning with it brings. The sun, for sorrow, will not show his head. Go hence, to have more talk of these sad things. Some will be pardoned, some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and a Romeo.